Johnny B. Good here, aka Collector the Hordarian, for the purposes of this here stream. In my Collector streams, see, I have another alter ego known as Retronathan, where I play sort of classic or retro-tastic kind of games. Just sort of a casual thing, kind of going for Bob Ross of video games, although I might lose my cool at times at particularly frustrating moments. But for this here stream as Collector, my sort of made up name culling from barbarian names of the 80s, which there were plenty to choose from then. It was sort of a golden era of fantasy movies, but yeah, so Collector, that's spelled with a K. Um, I call myself Collector the Hordarian because I'm a geek. As you can see in the background, all kinds of Funkos and figures and games and movies, little miniature video game systems up there, uh, custom figs, bootleg kind of things. Just really, I'm all over the place with the kind of stuff that I think is cool and like to collect. And I try to do it responsibly, and I try to speak on that sometimes, as I am a therapist in my non-personal life. So, I want to say collect responsibly, collect within your means. Don't spend outside your budget or collect, outside of your space. Although I do push the envelope there, I must say. Can't see it here in the picture, but we have a little what we call the Harry Potter room, and there's a bunch of stuff in there. So I am trying to go through things because the collector's mentality is I've always said you have one to use, one to display, and one just in case, depending on the item, of course. Some things have more practical applications. Like there's a big debate in the collector's market, just with whether or not to open a game, you know. And to that, I say collect as you want to collect. There's nothing wrong with either way you want to go with that. Some people are like die hard, like I buy games and I open them and to play them, and that's what you do. And others, you might say they might be prospectors, or they might want to sit on something. They think, well, still sealed, it maintains its value and maybe even increases over time, and maybe that's something that I might want to, capitalize on down the road. And it's sort of like an investment of sorts. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. I mean, heck, there's a whole market with sealed games, getting them professionally graded and all of that, and some crazy prices games will be going for with that process. And I mean, there's a lot on either side about that, whether that's legitimate or not. But anyways, it exists, and people do it, so that's that. Anyway, without further ado, I think I want to dive into some boxes here. That's the whole point of the video. I need to make sure I have my, do I not have my, where did I put my box cutter? I swear I just had it. That's odd. It got lost in the mix here. I got a bunch of boxes I was moving around. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. I might just start with this guy here, because this box I had actually already opened. It's from Amazon. I didn't realize that. We get a lot of practical things from Amazon, like shout, stain spray, refills, and stuff for the dog or whatever. So I wasn't sure, but let me go ahead and show you what was contained therein. Got this lovely guy right here. This is a game I played recently for my Retronathan stream. It's hella fun. It's, gosh, just a love letter to 16-bit action platformer type of games of your, back in the 80s and 90s. I mean, if these games would have came out, they would have done just done tremendously, and I think they still have a chance to do that now. There's plenty of people like myself, old school gamers that enjoy the retro aesthetic, but I love the look of this thing. Speaking of retro aesthetic, looks like a ginormous like VHS box here for Halloween. Um, and it's interesting because, yeah, it says Halloween, but Ash versus the Evil Dead is on there too, and you can cross over, use characters from each series, and from like Michael Myers, Laurie Strode, the final girl from Halloween, Jamie Lee Curtis, sort of put her on the map, but then you have the characters from the Ash versus Evil Dead universe too, which is pretty cool, I must say. So this is a special collector's edition. See some graphics from the game there, but go check out my Retronathan stream if you want to see how that plays. So it comes with some digital content, the game, some trading cards, a little Michael Myers plush, which I guess is kind of ironic. I don't know that Michael Myers is necessarily the cute and cuddly and huggy type, but there you go. All right, so I feel like I may have bought another copy of that because, again, sometimes the information gets sort of lost in the mix, and I think I ordered one from Walmart because they said that it was a special, like the Walmart edition comes with a poster or something. So, yeah. So this is just the game here. You can see that there, but it's got a little sticker, Walmart exclusive. It includes the Retro Realms poster, which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't includes exclusive Retro Realms trading cards too, which that's pretty cool. So, yeah. Collectors like myself, sometimes we go a little nuts and want to own like different versions of the same game. Like I don't go so far. Like often, I know some people are like completists and they have to get it for like every platform. I tend to collect around the Switch because it's one of my favorite systems of all time. I just love the Nintendo Switch. Looking forward to its next iteration, which rumor has it will be able to play, the current Switch library, which is tremendous. I'm obviously a big fan of backwards compatibility. And Nintendo is notorious though for like making you buy and rebuy their titles digitally and whatnot. So that can get frustrating. They need to also get their stuff together when it comes to online gaming and what have you. Okay, so this next box here is, I guess it's sort of geeky related in a way. I'm a hot sauce geek, and I'm privileged to live pretty close by to Fort Mill, where the home of Ed Curie, who invented the Carolina Reaper pepper, and its successor, the Pepper X, I think it's called, hottest pepper in the world. So the name of his store is Pucker Butt, appropriately enough. And so periodically, they'll have different kinds of sales where you can get free shipping, and or they'll just have like major reductions on hot sauces. They've got a whole range, and I'm just taking a lot out of the bubble wrap or whatnot, right? And I'll share these with you in a moment. I mean, everything from like, wing sauces to curry based, dill flavor. So I mean, it's all over the map, and you can get different heat levels, and they're usually pretty open about that. Everything from like five pepper as the rating to like 3 peppers or so, and so this is one that I've had before. I like to. I frequently rebuy. I like the label, Clock Wing Orange rather. sort of homage to that movie, classic. Geez, why am I blanking on his name? Kubrick, Stanley Kubrick. But anyways, this is a great wing sauce, very sort of nuclear, pretty spicy, extreme heat. It says. Now I got one that this one is maybe even a step up, which I didn't know existed. I don't know if it's new or what, but this one's curb stomp. So, yeah, that's gonna be an experience. Probably not great on the way out. You got you some spicy Indian hot sauce. Indian cuisine is one of my all-time favorite cuisines. It's just because it's so flavorful. It's got a lot of different stuff happening, and it's spicy, and so it's intense, but it's also flavorful, and there's a good balance. It could be like spice, but then it's counterbalanced by like a cream-based sauce or something, like a nice lamb korma, one of my favorite things. So I'd be interested to see if this complements an Indian dish one day. I got some mustard dill hot sauce. Always looking for, I love the pickle flavor profile, just kind of briny, vinegary, dilly, dilly dally. So, yeah, I'm always on the lookout for those. And this is just a Korean dumpling sauce. So I love me some dumplings. And, you got to have a nice complement to the dumpling, a nice sauce. So hopefully that fits the bill. And then I got a Thai coconut hot sauce. So often I'm looking for hot sauces that, because with a Thai dish, you don't want to use something that's like cayenne pepper or something that's a little bit more tomatoey. That's probably more better suited for like a burger or like Italian or something like that. You want to go something that's got maybe some curry or just something that's a little different. But anyway, let's see here. I'm going to go through some smaller packages I've got here. This one's from Target. I have no idea what this one is, but that's part of the appeal. It's Christmas morning. I forget. What did I purchase again? Sometimes I remember. Ooh, that's right. I forgot about these. So I've gotten on a kick recently. I'm a new convert to the whole Terrifier thing. I not that long ago, well, actually maybe about a year ago, I saw the All Hallows Eve, I think it's called, which has the first appearance of. So yeah, saw Terrifier. I think that was. Did I see that? This in October. Just my month of, or maybe it was in September. But just I do 2 months of spooky season every year because it's just one of my favorite times of the year, and I love an excuse to watch some scary flicks and play some scary games. So that was keeping it on theme. So, anyways, I ordered a couple of things from Target. Check this guy out. This is a steelbook of Terrifier 2. Now that's a pretty dope. That's a pretty dope cover, I would say. But man, I really love. There's an alternate cover, like the main cover for Terrifier 2, that I think is just phenomenal. And there's that creepy ass clown. Yikes. He's also, kind of funny too, and I think that's what makes it work. Like good horror, I think has. It's not just gratuitous, although that can be fun, when it's way over the top and you're like, come on, like, and they just do a lot of practical effects that it's just gore city, and you're just like, all right, so you're wrapping the entrails around them too, it's just whatever, but it's just for the shock factor. But Art also does these facial expressions, the fact that he's kind of a mime or a mute, like he just, he's like, you know, I can't even do it. But oh, here it is. I have another copy. That's the original. I just think that is a dynamite poster. I just absolutely love it. It's very menacing, very 80s. Like, and this has a cool little slip cover as well, which I don't like as much, but I tell you, us movie collectors, we love our slips and little slip covers. So, but Terrifier 2, it's won me over. The the second film I thought was much better. It just ramps everything up. Now, granted, it's obviously something that's done on a budget, but I think they did a great job with what they had. And I have not seen Terrifier 3 yet. I was hoping to see it in theaters, but didn't get in there with enough time. So I think me and my buddy Ryan are gonna do a home viewing of that. So yeah, we'll check that out at some future point. Um, okay, so let's keep it horror themed. I got this package right here from Fright Rags. Um, Somebody I certainly enjoy ordering from time to time. I think they're mostly apparel based, so you're going to get a lot of t-shirts and sweatshirts and or hoodies and what have you. But this here is something else that I can't remember, and I love this about them. They have the coolest little, just little goodies. It's the small touches, but I mean, look at this. It's a little RoboCop card. It says "Stay out of trouble." Like that's a nice touch. Fright film facts on the back there. Peter Weller would listen to music on a Walkman inside the RoboCop helmet as he filmed action scenes. I would like to think he was listening maybe to some Metallica or something, just something that shreds, just so he can get in that mindset. And then look at this. You got a little sticker of Alice Cooper, with the Jason Voorhees hockey mask. Because as you may or may not know, he provided, I want to say maybe 2 songs to Friday the 13th movies. One of them being The Man Behind the Mask, I think it's called, the title of the song. And another one, Be My Frankenstein, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe that was on a Friday the 13th movie. I can't remember, but man, that's some great art. Love that. And I feel like, and I think that's a sticker. So super cool. I love that they do that. It's just a nice little touch. Okay, so this is freaking cool. I forgot I ordered this. Fright Scope. Okay, so it's a horror branded viewfinder. Any child of the 80s knows what's up with that. I mean, look at that. The box itself is like, this is a keeper. I like this box, but I'm gonna have to open this up and use this guy. It comes with its own little, it's called Final Cuts. So I did order some extras, which I'll bust out here in a moment. Let's see here. We got Monster Squad. Absolute classic. Banger of a classic. Love it. It's Goonies meets the Universal Monsters. Wolfman's Got Nards. I mean, this is so cool. Can't wait to bust this out. Also ordered some Creepshow 2. I don't know if you call them slides or reels or what. But, you just sort of click and it goes to the next picture. It's battery operated, so, it's got a light and it just kind of like, film or lights up the picture, and so you can see it in the viewfinder, and it's super cool. Sometimes they have them where they have like little 3D effects and that kind of thing. Oh, and see, they gave me a little piece of candy too. Again, it's the little things, like it's so cool. Fright Rags definitely gets my seal of approval. They got good quality stuff, including the last piece in that box. This shirt is fucking dynamite. The OG man, Godzilla, Gojira, the OG kaiju. I mean, look at that. I just love, I'm not a fan of like black shirts, so I just love it when you get an alternative color. And green is a great color. I love green. I love blue. But the graphics on this kind of evoke the Godzilla Halloween costume, and that I wore that and loved it. I used to have the Shogun Godzilla with the little lever on the back and made his tongue come out, which was actually fire. And then he had a little, for some reason, a launchable wrist. His hand, like, he just launched a punch. I guess it was sort of a reusing of Shogun Warrior model or something. I don't know, but which was hilarious, right? Godzilla doesn't launch his fist, but as a kid, you're like, that's a cool extra feature. I loved my Shogun Godzilla. It was so cool. Um, all right, here's another little package that. Oh, this is from. Now, what did I do? I keep losing my dang. Oh, here it is. This is from the LRG warehouse, which, I mean, if you've seen my stream at all, you know I'm all about some limited run games. So that's what LRG stands for. They are, their mission is to just kind of keep physical media alive, which I can stand behind that. Look, don't get me wrong, like, I may collect games and maybe even keep them sealed. But obviously, I'm a gamer too. I like to play games, so I'm gonna get the digital version too. But people make the case, I think, rightfully so. You can lose those rights at any time. Like, companies can go under, get acquired, whatever, and then you're stuck, and you don't have any means of. So it's sort of a glorified long-term rental kind of thing. So just know what you're getting into with that. So, all right, I forgot I had ordered this. Now I see what people are talking about. So this is Shadow of the Damned. It's a remaster released for the PS5. This game, originally came out, I want to say on the 360, Xbox 360, and I think the PS3 as well. It's by what's his name? The Suda51. Yeah, that's right. And then Shinji Mikami, who I think did Devil May Cry, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Grasshopper, was like the producer. And so Suda51 is known. He's sort of a punk rock of the video game world. Just really cool, edgy. Like he did No More Heroes, Killer 7, just like fun, over the top, wild. I guess almost like I don't want to quite say Michael Bay of gaming, but kind of, just flashy, showy, weird, and anyways, yeah, this cover, people have been complaining that it's not a great print, and I guess it's okay, it's fine, but yeah, I had sort of not really quite panicked, but I think Microsoft was talking about delisting the digital version. So I went ahead and bought like a physical version of the 360, not realizing that a remaster was coming. So I'm fine with remasters, but man, I'm a hoarder of digital material too. I have so many backlog games that I haven't gotten to. By the time I think about getting back to them, they're like, hey, here's this 4K upgraded whatever version. I'm like, okay. So yeah, like Dead Space is a great example. I never played that. I have have it digitally on different platforms, and lo and behold, they went and released a superior version of it, which again, that's fine. Maybe I'll play both. I don't know. Eventually. Yeah, I keep saying like when I retire, I'm gonna have time to go through all my backlog, but it's probably gonna be like a Twilight Zone episode where when I get there, I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't see or I can't use my hands, and it's gonna be like a tragic irony kind of situation. But that's okay. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna open this guy from Funko. So everybody knows who knows about Funko and their primary line of being pops, but of course they have other stuff too that are pretty similar, like their soda pop line. I guess they're like smaller and come in cans, and they do a lot of different kind of things, but just notorious for, they have so many properties that they make figures for. And I think I ordered plenty just to try to qualify for free shipping. That's how they get you, you know. I really love this guy. So sort of a part of a meme line. You see the little meme here. But, of course, child of the 80s. Love my Masters of the Universe. Skeletor here. And he's got his little meme, until next time. And he runs away, But this is also mimicking the pose of something else that got memeified. And that was Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park, played by Jeff Goldblum. He was the cocky, mathematician who was into chaos theory and whatever. And there's this scene where he's, shirt off and sweaty, and he's just kind of, just laying back all sexified, and so it's sort of which I have that figure somewhere as well. So let's see here. Got the other guys hidden here. Oh, I just ordered a few of this guy because he had sold out, and then I got notified that he was back in stock. Cosmic Freddy. Freddy being the mascot of Funko. Just looks freaking cool. I love this look. It's a Funko.com exclusive, and it's for the game Funko Fusion, which eventually I'll get to. I love games that have the concept of worlds colliding. I always loved that idea as a kid, and you never really got to see anything like that other than I heard after the fact. I don't think I saw it as a kid, but there was like a PSA kind of video cassette that was being circulated that had like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Smurfs and other animated characters like say no to drugs kind of thing, which you can find on like YouTube, but probably like PSA drugs 80s turtles, whatever, that should probably bring it up. But other than that, you didn't get much. But now you've got things like Ready Player One, the novel, in the movie adaptation by Spielberg. You've got I've been playing Multiverses lately, which is hella fun. I love it. It's a Smash-like type of game. And you've got like characters from the DC universe. You got Beetlejuice. You got the Iron Giant. What's one of the newer characters that they dropped? The Powerpuff Girls. You got I want to call him Samurai Jack. He's like my favorite character. I love playing him. Let's see here. This is just okay. I was like, this just says from Fulfillment Center, which is but then I saw it says D23. So their points program that I've touted on here many a time is ending. So I was in like a frenzy to try to spend some points. This is just something I use my points on. It's a D23 fan club membership kind of thing. I don't know what's in here. Well, you got your membership card, official fan club letter, welcomes me, all that. It's very cool, nice presentation. I feel like I bought two memberships. I had some kind of deal that came with two memberships, but anyway, yeah, maybe they just put it all on the same card. I don't know, but this here is the D23 Gold Collector set. Let's see. What does it say here? Countless combinations. What will you conjure? So it's got some kind of magical mystery characters. That's pretty cool. Magic mystery, playing cards. I don't know what this feels like. Maybe some kind of little figurines or such, but yeah, I don't know that I'll go through these just now. I might for a future unboxing. So let me just go ahead and move on. Put this thing back in here. Let's go with, I got 3 more. What is this guy? This is from Boss Team Games, which I think are the ones who put out the, man, I keep losing my box cutter. That's my ADHD in action. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I think Boss Team Games did the Retro Realms, the horror games with Halloween and Ash vs. Evil Dead that I was talking about earlier. So, yeah, I swear I got so many different versions of this game. It's ludicrous. But I got excited, you know. So, we got a standard game here. So it's interesting because you see this one doesn't come with a poster. Like, that's the Walmart exclusive. And then this is, wow, look at that. Made to mimic the look of an upright arcade machine. I mean, if only, right? Like, that would be super cool. I'd certainly play it if I saw it at the arcade. Let me see if this is... ooh, look at that. Hold on. Right here, let me take it out. I think you could. You get a nice Michael Myers. And he's sort of rendered like he is in the game, which is cool. Looks like, is this a steelbook? I think it is. Looks like a pretty killer sort of slipcover. Got a voucher for digital soundtrack, and of course the soundtrack is killer. No pun intended. Instruction manual. Hey, there's Lupus. He was sort of the doctor, I think, that was warning everybody about Michael Myers. And then, oh man. So you have this really cool image there. I love how, like, gosh, you can't see those other machines say, and there's a purpose to that. Okay, so this, I guess, has a bigger version of the Michael Myers plush. Instead of fiddling with it, I'll just kind of let you see him creeping. Like, here's Michael. Just kind of peeping through there. But that little sort of, I guess you'd call it concept art, is super cool. But in the game itself, you know, so there's other arcade machines and they're covered. Well, this is weird. This looks like something was supposed to go there. Anyways, I'll have to fiddle with it later. So yeah, they have different arcade machines that are covered, and so the implication is, well, are they going to do like future collabs? You know, they're going to have other you know, horror 16-bit action platform type of games, and I certainly hope so. Like Terrifier would be amazing. That would be super cool. Like I said, that's like kind of my new. I love the fact that there is a new baddie on the block. Just a new face in horror. You know, you got your staples. You know, you got Saw, the little puppet dude on the bike. You got Jason and Freddy and Chucky. So yeah, it's just nice to have somebody else be the face of horror. All right, let's see. I got 2 more here. Where is this from? This is from the LRG warehouse. So another limited run games. Let's see what I ordered there. I feel like I may have some idea what this is. May have some Rocket Knight stuff in here. because you know sometimes I get tipped off when they send me the update or notification that stuff is being sent. Yeah, that's what it looks like. This is here. We got Rocket Knight Adventures Resparked. Tremendous game. I love this series. I feel like it was kind of overlooked when it dropped. It just didn't seem to make too much of a splash, even though it's incredible. It's really one of the better Sega Genesis games. Then, of course, you got your a totally different version on the SNES, which was super cool. So I got some kind of super duper version, which mimics the OG Sega Genesis box, which is super cool. Not sure exactly what's in here. Doesn't say. And then I got, I don't know, then there's like a super duper version. My words, not LRGs. I don't know what they would call it. Limited deluxe or whatever. You got your, they'll call it like classic edition usually. Those, you know, releases that kind of mimic the original release in terms of the box. And yeah, so there's this big guy. No idea what is in here. Oh wait, so you got that little graphic on the back there. Includes physical copy of game with reversible cover, Sparkster statuette, that's super cool. Oversized retro styled clamshell case with reversible cover. Gosh, they love the reversible covers. I'm a big fan of that too. Design document collection, full-size comic. Whoa, that's cool. Steel book, 18 by 24 reversible poster. Nice. Mini cartridge display case, 2-disc soundtrack, and certificate of authenticity. Badass. Love, love, love that game. Glad it got some love finally. Alright, I got one last thing to go through, and then I'm going to call it a day. I don't know if it's a good piece to end on, because it truly is a mystery. This is from shipping department. So, interpret that as you will. Knowing me, though, probably the shipping department of, oh, I know what this is. I think this might be alcohol. Yeah, I think that's probably what this is. I'm a sucker for like Facebook ads, and this one in particular intrigued me. I don't drink, honestly, I don't drink a lot. I drink mostly beer, and even that, sometimes on the weekends, sometimes not. But, I don't know, I thought this sounded kind of cool. It was, it's like a liqueur. So it's called Yume, a plum liqueur. That's it, all kind of wrapped up in some crazy bubble wrap here. I love the look of the bottle. That's cool. And I have no idea what this is. Drink Me, it says. So it's sort of presented. It says Drink Me right there. It's sort of like Alice in Wonderland, but it's got a purple hue. And so yeah, I mean, just kind of fun. Make a mixed drink that is just kind of cool looking and purple. Seemed cool for Halloween, even though that has now passed, but lamentably. But anyway, that's it for today. If you popped in live, thanks for stopping by. As usual, I'll go ahead and upload to YouTube, where you can find other videos from myself as Kollector the Hordarian, or Retronathan, where I do my streams of classic platforming and beat 'em up and all those old school type of games. I'll try to get one of those in soon, because that's been very iffy. Fridays just get kind of a little crazy sometimes, and like last night I did my it's like a monthly sort of poker game, and actually did pretty good. I usually predict that I'm going to lose money, but not so last night, so that was good. But yeah, I'll upload to YouTube, where you can find the other, and it's under the Geeks Like Us umbrella until it isn't. I mean, for right now it is, but that may change into something related to Health Quest, which is the just kind of the healthcare therapeutic umbrella that doctors, Ryan Kelly and Megan Connell established. That they co-established Geeks Like Us, but they've been so busy with the practice and doing that. So I've just been doing my little videos here and there. It's fun for me, and just to create some content, and yeah, I like doing it. And it's as long as it's fun and I have a platform to do it, I'll do it. So anyway, thanks again, Johnny B here. Hope you have a great weekend, indoor day, night, whatever time you're viewing this, and see you at the next one. As I like to say, keep it geeky.